Yeah, I had to struggle. Yeah, I had to hustle. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, I had to struggle.
After
yeah. I had to struggle for this. I was just broke the bad bitches I never could hit. Now I pull up with some shit. Draped in designer, I spent like a band on my fit.
What's up, YT? It's your girl Tamika.
And your girl Shanika.
And I am back. We are back with another video. Yo, I know it's been like 4 days, man. Sorry we had to go on a little hiatus, man. Celebrating the anniversary. Yes. You know what I'm saying? 5 years in. Listen, if it's your first time here, smash that subscribe button.
And make sure you turn on those post notifications so you know when we drop these videos.
Yo, listen, shout out to S&T. Thank you so much for all of the happy anniversary wishes, all the DMs, man. I appreciate all of that. I love you, squad. Yo, man, so listen. Y'all already know. I don't care. We about to be reacting to my family. Clarence Nyc. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the big DILF. On hitting 2 million. Man, I can't even imagine what 2 million subscribers gotta feel like, Sheldon. Like, get the hell out of Dodge. Nigga, here I am. I'm trying to scrape 15. 15K. Yeah, that is huge, Shorty. And let it be known, man. Listen, man. Queen, yes, that's his girl, man. But don't discredit the kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Queen can't make people hit subscribe. Like, real talk. So without further ado, we about to slide right into this video, man.
Tell me where you wanna go. We can take a trip. Baby, tell me where you wanna go. We can take a trip. Never put up with the thought when I was
I lie to her, she know that ain't my forte.
What's up, Spicy Mafia? It's your boy Clarence Nyc, and it's your favorite bearded nigga. 2 million subscribers, not 2,000, not 200,000, not 20,000. You know what I
Big
mean?
numbers. Big numbers, astronomical numbers, my nigga.
Yes.
2 million, shorty. That is major.
Yes.
Like, godly,
2
shorty.
million people, that's a lot of people.
I would cry. Shorty, I'll cry. I'm a cry when I hit 20K. So
yeah.
I can only imagine. I probably had to go to the doctor for 2 million, shorty. Like, dead ass serious.
million. Just this light-skinned boy from the Bronx got 2 million subscribers. I think it's crazy that I'm even like saying this to you guys, because it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. When I first started this YouTube journey, I was scared.
Yo, before he even jump into what he about to say, yo, that LA glow is something serious, shawty. Him and Queen out this motherfucker with the fluorescent glow. Like, that ass, yo, something happens magical when them two go to LA, shawty. I don't know what, it's always been like that since they first started traveling last year. Something magical happens in LA, nigga. Like, what the damn hell, bro? Like, that serious.
I was really scared, to be honest with you guys. I was terrified of, like, not doing good, or just like, you know, investing in something and not getting like anything out of it, or investing my time, my money, you know, to just maybe get something out of it and nothing, and getting.
Yo, I can see where he about to go with this video, but that is the damn truth. Like, doing this platform, it gives you so many jitters on so many different levels, like you can't even explain it. Like, you be frustrated, you be happy, you be scared as hell, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And I think the biggest thing you be afraid of is like not getting those views. Babe, you don't even really like to get on camera now because of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can definitely feel where he coming from, bro. That shit is crazy.
Nothing out of it. That was like my fear. You know what I mean? I was so comfortable on Instagram. I was lit on Instagram. I was getting likes on it. I was getting noticed by celebrities. BT posted me. I'm making like terrific money in my mom's basement selling clothes. Like, you get what I'm saying? If you follow me on Instagram and you watch my story, like a little while ago, I showed you guys how much I made on my clothing line. And it was like, I was, I'm not gonna lie, I was happy, but I still needed more. You know what I mean? Like, growing up.
I still don't understand what the big damn deal was about the basement. Like that, no, but for real, like that shit just pisses me off so bad because it was not like he was on some old Lamont and Fred Sanford type shit. The nigga won 50 at his, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I feel like, Shawty, like people don't understand, like Boston is expensive as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine how New York is. In Boston, Shawty, like a studio apartment, bro, is gonna run you damn near like $1,500. And that's a studio apartment and probably sharing a bathroom with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't understand why people was coming from this nigga neck, like, because he was staying in his mama back basement. A basement that was dope as hell, if I might add. Shit, if niggas would have never said it was a basement, I would have never known it. Yeah. I thought it was a 1-bedroom flat out there in New York. Yeah. Like, no bullshit, nigga. You know, he had everything. Nice. It's nice.
Right. Everything you need, why not?
I never understand that, but the irony is, there's some people in the basement now.
Up in New York isn't easy at all. Hold on. Growing up in New York, Queen's texting me. Growing up in New York isn't easy at all. Like rent and expectations and everything that comes with being in New York is high. You know what I mean? Like rent for a 1-bedroom in New York will run you $2,000, $3,000, and you're sharing the place. You know what I mean? This is just for a room. You know what I mean? In Atlanta, you could get a whole house at a mansion for.
And that's why the fuck we going back. You know what I'm saying? On God, you know what I'm saying? We going back. Yeah, we going back. Like, seriously. And I mean, that's the only thing that we prepping to do. But what he's saying is true. It's expensive.
It's just like that in Boston, so.
It is ridiculous out here in Boston, Shorty. Like, stupid as hell, bro. Like, on God.
I can imagine New York City, like the hub, like the Big Apple. Like, a lot of stuff goes on in New York City, so I can only imagine.
Man, growing up, Shorty, in the A, my grandmother had a 3-bedroom house, 2-car garage, front backyard, paying $750 a month for a mortgage. I'm going back there. Like, this shit out here is highway robbery, Shawty. It's nice, but not for Tamika Elvis.
$3,000 a month, you know what I mean? So, like, I wasn't quite ready to move out my mom's basement yet, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, like, on my own or had enough of my own yet to move out of my mom's. I'm just informing you guys because I know a lot of people not from New York and was wondering, why this 24-year-old man is living with his mom in the basement. In New York, that is regular. I would advise people to live with your mom as long as possible. And I'm not saying be a 30-year-old man living with your mom, but like take your time. It's okay to be with.
Big facts. No, but big facts what he's saying though. Because everybody sometimes they want to have a certain perception of people. Yeah. Nigga, if you ain't ready, you ain't ready. Because once you get out there, man, you out there. And once you get out there, you want to at least be ready and prepared and equipped with everything. Just stand so you don't have to go back. Yeah. You don't want to rush out there to keep coming back. Like that shit pointless. You know what I'm saying? And I really didn't understand why niggas was hounding him for that. It's like shawty the nigga giving his mama some money for rent. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like I don't understand. And it's not like it was confined. Like he had a whole downstairs to his lonesome. Bathroom, fucking washer, dryer, bedroom. Like nigga, that shit was litty. In New York, shit, bro, you tripping.
Living in your mom's house while you're as long as you're getting ready to move out. Like never get too comfortable where you like this is your end goal. You know what I'm saying? Just work. Cause I'm telling you, once you are grown and an adult, bills is crazy. The amount I pay in bills right now, if I tell you what I pay, and me and Queen both go half. When I say half, it's like we don't like, oh, I send you half, you send me half. Nah, like we got bank accounts, you know what I mean? I have how many accounts do I have? I have 4 accounts. I have 3.
You know, it's almost a damn shame that he got to explain this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, on God it is. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I remember everybody was giving him and Queen slack over having a joint account. That's the way they supposed to do. Like, Queen was already in a situation, shawty, where she ain't do that type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she probably trying to protect herself too this time around. Like, shawty, we gonna need a joint so we can both be able to monitor and put our own hands in that. You know what I'm saying? But if they have a joint channel, it will only be common sense that they will have a joint account. Yeah. Like, people is trying to make it seem like he got a joint account to all her assets. Yeah. It's like, nigga,
you can have more than one account.
Exactly. It's just pitiful as fuck how people just put these people in a box. Like, these folks can't do shit, bro, without somebody saying something.
I have 2 personal accounts, 1 business account, and I have 1 joint account with Queen. So, like, all our bills come out of there, out of the joint account, which the money comes from our brand deals and our royal family checks from YouTube. So that covers our bills. Like, more is more than enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we don't even know this is on auto pay, it goes out. But never try to leave your mom's nest too soon. You know what I'm saying? You could hurt yourself. And not saying it's gonna hurt you in the long, because you could also learn how to, like, do your own thing, get on your feet. But, like, you could learn all those things while living with your mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I really like this video so far. Like, that's fucking serious, because, you know what I mean? Not only do you got to explain itself to some of these dumbass folks, like, I just really don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's some real life shit. Like, you can't be in a hurry to rush. Like, sometimes social media put people, like, in a fast lane. You know what I'm saying?
Especially living out there in the city, too. Like, being in New York City. Like, it's like, that's any city, but it's like, if you leave your nest in New York, like one of these high rent places, and then it's like you're asked out, and then you either have to go back or you're homeless. Like, that's a messed up situation to live in a high cost living state.
Like, the way that I look at the junk, like, it's really messed up, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you're going to still learn from the situation. But what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying, like, social media sometimes have everybody in a hurry to do something.
Right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, you see a lot of people on social media living by themselves and shit, and all of a sudden you feel like you got to hurry up and move out the house at 17, 18 because you see everybody doing it. It's just like, shorty, you just got to be comfortable in your own realm.
Right.
Straight up.
Stay in your own lane.
Stay in your own shit.
Free or for cheaper than what you would pay for your own place, you know what I'm saying? And it just allows you to have financial freedom, because there's one less bill to worry about. But yeah, I don't know why I got so off topic. I was making good money, good money. And in New York, they would probably call that, like, like hood wealth or hood rich, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of money to people from there, you know what I'm saying? But, like, in my head, I've always wanted more, you know what I'm saying? I've been a superstar. Like, in my head, I've been a superstar. This might make a lot of people laugh.
No, it ain't making me laugh, because, shawty, you got to believe it by yourself first. Right? You really doing
other people to believe.
Hell yeah, because sometimes I think that's why I second guess myself even with this YouTube. Like, I got to believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, shit, that's the only way your junk is going to manifest, man. You got to start with yourself first. So I feel that nigga. That nigga Clarence said shit back when that nigga said back when I wasn't shit, nigga, I was a superstar on God, bro. I could rock with that type of mentality. That's dope ass energy right there. Rather whoever have it. You know what I'm saying?
But in my head, I've been a superstar for some time now. I've been, like, my confidence level and, like, how I carry myself and how I present myself is just, like, I've always tried to, be up here, you know what I'm saying? Even if
Man, hold on for a second. This nigga got goddamn straight ass armpit hairs.
Yeah, for real.
Like, that shit look like his shit got a perm, bro. Like, how do your armpit hairs look like that? Shawty, like, that shit, I thought it was like a nigga, that shit.
He got like 2 inches, 3 inches under there. And that's straight.
That nigga got that Hawaiian silky. He got that Hawaiian silky under.
In reality, I'm down here. I've always thought right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am good enough. I'm better than this. I'm better than being in my mom's basement. I'm better than being in the hood still. I'm better than just, like, doing these certain things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the one to say that I had it all figured out. I was doing better than, like, everybody around me, you know what I'm saying? But it still wasn't enough for me. I was still very, like, I want to say, like,
I think I know exactly what he about to say. He just wasn't feeling like you wasn't happy yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm super, nigga, babe, you live with me. So you know, like, when it comes down to this YouTube shit, I am so hard on myself, because it's like, when you realize or you're aware of your potential, it's like you want to see shit, like, right away. Right. So, like, even if to everybody else you're doing good, to yourself, you like, nah, this ain't it. Right. Like, That's just how I feel. So I think sometimes that's just a gift and a curse.
Right.
Because it motivates you, but then at the same time,
like you're not moving.
Man, you seen how many times I almost threw some shit.
Yeah.
Like, dead serious, man.
I don't want to say unhappy, but I wasn't happy with where I was. And I'm not talking about just financially or in my mom's basement. I wasn't happy, like, just with myself. Like, I was just hanging out in the hood too much. I was in the streets too much. And it was just, I kind of seen my life going, like, nowhere, or getting, not nowhere, but getting, like, complacent. You know what I'm saying? Being in the hood, you could get very comfortable, you know what I mean? All your friends are telling you how good you're doing. Oh, you lit, you know what I'm saying? You got mad followers, you got these sneakers, you got that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, there's nothing wrong with it, but bigging you up, you know what I'm saying? And then that messes with your psyche and your mental, where
Dog, on God, sometimes your friends can also be a downfall to you. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, because they love you and shit, they won't be completely honest, so they won't be completely 100. Right. That's why sometimes, my nigga, like, I don't ask my friends, like, how they would feel about a video. I would ask a complete stranger, because I know that a stranger don't got nothing to hide or nothing to lose with telling me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Just, man, that shit sucks ass. Okay, thank you. You know what I mean? I appreciate it or whatever. I'm happy I got to talk to you every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real nigga shit. But I feel what he's saying. Like, you can get so like complacent. You can get so just like being in the same place and be comfortable with that. Yeah. And I'm not, no, hell no.
It's like, I don't need to do this, or I don't need to work today. I don't need to post a picture today. I'm doing good. I'm doing better than him, or I'm doing better than her. You know what I'm saying? So I just find myself getting real complacent in the hood. I thank God that, like, he brought me to YouTube, and I think God he brought me Queen. You know what I'm saying? Not only did she help me with my YouTube journey and my...
Yo, man, before you get into this, you know I'm cheesing, man.
I already know.
Yo, I love this shit, man. I don't care, man. Y'all can sue me, shut it like that. Man, this shit is the dopest shit ever to me, because I watched it unfold, y'all. It's like watching a series of a good-ass sitcom that won't never go off yet. Yeah. Like, this shit good as hell to me. But on real nigga shit, though, shawty, like, I don't understand how nobody could feel like this man do not truly love this woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking bogus. You guys are bogus for thinking that. I mean, come on, man. You can hate him. You can hate her. But come on, you can't deny that this man love that girl, shawty.
Social media and just add to my story, my brand. She put a big magnifying glass on me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like she not only helped me with that, but she made me happy. You know what I mean? I was in a situation with an ex that, like, wasn't really going anywhere. It wasn't really going anywhere. I found myself angry. I found myself mad all the time. I found myself, I don't know, not wanting to, like, just do much or...
Yo, I kind of digs this shit, because this is the first time where I think Claire Bear really just goddamn being honest. And, like, you don't never see this side of Claire. You know what I'm saying? He's always been somebody who just kind of was, like, laid back as far as, like, revealing information about his life. Yeah. And I think that shit is cool, but it's dope as hell to kind of see this man really, like, talk about shit. Right, you know what I mean? Because
peek into his life.
Exactly, because so many people make so many stories about the nigga. It's like, damn, can he finally tell it?
I know, right?
Like, damn, shawty.
I really felt like I was being held back, you know what I mean? I gave up a lot of opportunities. I stopped doing, like, a lot of things that I love to do. As you guys know, I was doing hostings at this time. I was making bread. Like, I was doing hostings all over. I was doing Philly, Connecticut. I was doing Rhode Island, Virginia. I was doing so many hostings, and it was just...
Wait, is this nigga making toaster strudels?
I think that's his phone.
That's his phone? Oh, that shit sound like a toaster or a microwave. It's like, nigga, can you go get it? Like, shit.
It's ready.
Dead serious. I'm trying to hear the video, nigga.
Because I look good. Like, I'm so, like, I don't know why God has blessed me in this way, but I don't know anybody that...
Yo, stop, man. I gotta be able to do PR for these folks. nigga, these people's about to have so many stories about this one little line because he just said he looked good. So they're like, I told you, Claire Bear's all about himself. He don't like Queen. He's a narcissist. He's all about himself. Like, nigga, I can hear the story there, Claire. Y'all gotta start running me y'all videos before y'all post them. And y'all make this shit too easy for these folks. Shut it like that. That nigga said, God made me fine. Shut it like that.
Besides females, I don't know anybody that can get booked for hostings and club appearances and walkthroughs and he don't rap, he don't sing, he don't dance, I don't even say nothing on the mic, like, you know what I mean? And I don't know any male that is doing that or has done that, you know what I mean? So, and I was getting good hostings, like I was.
Yo, but all jokes aside, I seen that nigga on my Explore page all the time. I remember seeing this nigga beard all the time. And I used to be like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, on God. Yo, seriously. And then it was like, I remember that FaceTime, and I'm like, oh my God, I know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it was with Queen Shawty, and that's when the tune in really began, man. Like, I was I was there, I was on it, because this shit dope as hell, dog. Oh God.
So I'm talking about I'm making $3K a walkthrough. And if you don't know what a walkthrough means I have to be there for mandatory 30 minutes to an hour. It's up to me. So I'm getting 2-3 bands for walkthroughs. Even like my last one, I got paid $6,000 to go to. I think it was Philly. Yeah, I think it was Philly. I got paid $6,000.
So this nigga get 6 bands just to Strange?
For 30 minutes?
For 30, man, I wish a nigga would. I would give you an extra 30 minutes. Nigga, give me 60 bands. Yo, give me 6 bands.
How many places you can go to in one night?
Yo,
man,
bro.
I'll be everywhere.
You don't even have to be but one place in one night. 6 bands. I'm doing 30. I get them 45. I'm giving
going to a couple of spots.
I ain't. Not Tamika Elbridge, shawty. I'm gonna do my 30 and I'm gonna give them 15 extra. So I'm gonna do my 45. And then I'm in the hotel ordering me some room service, my nigga. Hell nah, nigga.
I'm partying, boy.
That's why you gonna be broke.
No, in the hood, who is making that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the hood, in my mom's basement. I didn't tell anybody I was making this either. Like, and still, I felt like, I wasn't being smart with my money. Not that I wasn't being smart, but I was going out. You know what I'm saying? I was making this money, then going to the hood, buying bottles or buying breeze or buying, like, you know what I mean? And it was just like, where I'm from, that is like all to do, honestly. Like, where I'm from, vlogging doesn't exist at all. Like, New York doesn't like vlog.
The way he said at all. He meant it. But it ain't really enough bloggers out here in Boston either, shawty. That's why I gotta move somewhere else. I need some collabs, shawty. Like, I need to make this shit happen. Like, it ain't nobody niggas in Boston barely want to speak to you, shawty, so let alone, like, be hell nah, bro.
Vlogging and YouTube, I had no idea this is a job. I didn't know idea they pay this amount of money. I had no idea that it can change your life. I will never, ever have to work a 9 to 5. Ever. I don't even want to only say New York because I know there's other hoods and other neighborhoods in the world that don't know nothing about this, you know what I'm saying? But like, you come to LA, you come to Atlanta, it's nothing but people vlogging and recording, and it's like, it almost makes you want to do it. Like, you know what I mean? But in New York, that's not where,
I wish to God that I could just do a 9 to 5. I mean, I wish I could just do YouTube 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And fuck a job. Like, the content that I would create, my nigga.
I know.
Like, seriously, it's just like sometimes, shorty, you can get up and go do 9.5, 10 hours at somebody else's job. Then you come home and it's like you exhausted from their shit. Now you can't even put the time and energy into your craft. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, bro, like, that's why I be like, expansion is key. Yeah. And that's why I'm so proud of them folks. folks, man. I mean, every year this nigga going a million. I'm just like, man, that shit is amazing. Elevation is key, bro. Like, even if you even moving 10K, 15K, elevation. You know what I'm saying?
Moving, right.
Sometimes
pace is still a pace. You're still going.
Some days we only get 12. You know what I'm saying? But it's elevation, show.
All right.
Shit, it's moving.
I guess where our mindset is, or where we would go to make income or make, you know. So again, I thank God for Queen, because she not only helped my brand and helped me my career, she helped me like mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And I feel like that made a big difference in who I am today. I feel like today I'm
salute to the man who salute his queen. Straight up, nigga. Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people sometimes be so scared to say certain shit for public opinion. I mean, this man thankful for that girl, shot, and everybody always want to say, oh yeah, he wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't for Queen. So, nigga, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? You get with somebody and you elevate, my nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't help it that the woman that he fell in love with was Queen. Like dead ass fucking serious, shot it like she was gonna catapult. Like, it doesn't matter who she date. That will always be the headline. Exactly. Because she's going to always be catapulting. Exactly. Like, at least he acknowledged that fact, Shawty. Like, he has never, that's the thing that I never understood. Like, he has never shied away from that fact. He has never said, oh, Queen didn't do nothing. He always say, man, yo, Queen helped me be able to edit, help me. He's always made it very clear. Right. So that I don't be understanding how people be concocting these stories.
And he genuinely loves her back. That's all that really matters.
How can you not tell it? I couldn't even get it out, but I sounded like somebody's uncle. Like that. Like for real, like for damn, son.
Very happy. There's always a smile on my face. There's nothing just to be mad or angry about. I feel like Queen alone just makes me happy. You know what I mean? She's a bright girl. She's a spontaneous, she's sweet, she's thoughtful, you know what I mean? Like, I think she's the girl that like any nigga would appreciate. I met her.
Yo, this is so damn dope, shawty, because like I can dig this, man. I love that he loved my boo, shawty, because like I seen that girl so unhappy at one point, and I just don't feel like no woman, no man should ever have to experience that to that degree. It was like at one point, I mean, I can understand people be young, men cheat, but I mean, you know what I'm saying, degrading and disrespecting somebody who you say is your wife is completely different. And I know a lot of people gonna be in the comments and be like, well, he just admitted that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, they had met with her. Listen, man, meeting somebody face to face, you know what I'm saying, when your fucking relationship was already gone, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot different from coming home to a woman who got your kid and she thinking everything is all right, but you just got finished fucking Helena. That shit, that's a different level of disrespect to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, both of them probably was wrong if they was both moved on, if they were still married and everything. Right. But let's not pretend like this man ain't cheat on that girl 15 times before her and Ari then went to a girl's trip in 2018. Like, man, he had already did her wrong on so many different occasions. Like, I don't understand it. I just had to put that in there, y'all. Sorry I had to go on my tangent. But that shit crazy.
Her at like 25K subscribers. I think we went on live at like 25K subscribers. And from there, it was just stupid. It was stupid. It was like, I got off live with her and literally my numbers skyrocketed. Like, I think I had 100K that night. I went to bed. I woke up, I think I had 300,000 subscribers. And in about a week or two, or I think maybe a little longer, let me not be, maybe like, yeah, maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think I was at 500K, some 600K. And like from there, I just never looked back. And again, I will always thank Queen for this, and I appreciate it. But a lot of people...
Yo, a lot of people be trying to discredit this man, Shawty. Like, seriously, like, I understand it's Queen. If anybody friends with Queen and like they're around Queen, their numbers is gonna skyrocket. You know what I'm saying? And by being her significant other, you know it's gonna skyrocket. But at the same time, and I always have to keep reminding people this, Queen could say 2 million times, subscribe to Claire Bear, subscribe to Claire Bear. She can't make niggas hit subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So when people follow Claire, it's because they want to follow Claire. It don't got nothing to do with anything else. Because if that was the simple fact, if that was the case, then Patty would be at 1 million.
Right.
He would be at 1 million.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people be just trying to goddamn really just like discredit the dude. Like, you only got 2 million because of Queen. No, nigga, he got 2 million because niggas hit subscribe. Period. Like, that's all it is. Like, what the heck?
I've heard a lot of people and seen a lot of people say, like, I'm only here because of Queen, or I'm only like at this stage because of Queen. And it's like, I just feel like I'm not getting enough credit for like the person I am and who I am. Like, I felt like Queen really like she almost put like a magnifying glass on me. You know what I mean? I've been posted on BT, I've been posted on, what else have I been posted on? I've been posted on BT. I've been posted on every blog, Hollywood Unlocked. I've been on like almost every like blog site besides like the Shade Room and stuff like that. But I was on every, just for being like having a nice beard and like clean, you know what I mean? And just bottom line, I know it. I'm not ashamed to say it, and I thank God. God gives gifts and blessings to certain people, and to everybody has their own blessing. Do you get what I'm saying? Queen's blessing and gift is her voice, her personality. You know what I mean? That's her gift. That's her blessing. She's a beautiful singer. She's very gifted in that.
And another thing that Queen is very blessed with is just the way that she treat people. Mm-hmm. It's like she just got a genuineness to her that, you know what I'm saying, it's just like it's so cool. Like it gives you the same vibe that Aaliyah used to have. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a different vibe. You know what I mean? And I mean, she got a really good heart, and that's why God is going to continue to bless that girl, man. Like this here's a lot of people call her gullible. A lot of people call her a lot of shit, but she's just a work in progress, like we all are. You know what I mean? We gonna all bump our head, bro. We gonna all live and learn, and ain't nobody gonna do it perfect. That's what pisses me off with women sometimes about other women. It's like y'all be trying to make it seem like y'all never made mistakes. Like, god damn, shawty, like we all make mistakes, but I just really think it's the shit you do after the mistake that shapes you. The reason why I don't like Chris is because Chris used to make a mistake and then go back and do the same mistake over and over and over again. Nigga, I'm just saying I can't get with that. It's not saying that you terrible, my nigga, but you just do not care at this point. Right. Queen was the opposite to me. So niggas can't, I mean, just whatever. Y'all can say whatever.
In singing, you know what I'm saying? That was God's gift to her. I feel like God's gift to me is my looks. I'm sorry, but my whole life, even my friends, you can ask my friends, they always bothered me and said, like, this kid's life is never hard, you know what I mean? Or this kid's life he never has to go through things that everybody else goes through. I don't know why, but God has had his spotlight on me for my entire life. I have like assumptions.
Yo, this nigga Clarence started like, listen, and then the thing about it is, started like, he really ain't trying to be cocky. Right. He really ain't. Like, I swear to God, I know this dude really is not. I got so many friends this nigga signed, so it's like, it's so easy for me to understand this cat. Like, but it's just the way that he explains it because he's not used to really talking. Right. So it comes out to be completely asshole-ish, but he don't really mean it like that. But that shit be having me in tears, bro. He was like, God made me look like this. Like,
now that all the dogs free, and we out in these streets.